We're starting a new program here at the Couples Clinic and Research Institute that I think is going to be awesome. We have pulled together funding for full-time salaried positions for a select group of people who are interested in coming here and letting us teach them everything that we know about how to help couples have better relationships. I'm Brent Atkinson, and if you come here, you'll be working mostly with me, but also with other Couples Clinic team members. If you've studied couples therapy, the odds are pretty good that you know about my work. But if you don't, I'm thinking the first thing you want to do is go to our website. You can access my books, my articles, both scientific articles and ones I've written for like the Oprah magazine and the Psychotherapy Networker magazine. You can access interviews of me in Time magazine, Match.com, and outlets like that. But you'll definitely want to read about the couples therapy model that I've developed and refined over the past 3 decades. What I think I've done is I've taken the best of existing models like the Gottman method, emotionally focused therapy for couples, collaborative couples therapy, and I've made them better. I believe I've filled in some missing pieces. Some of these missing pieces have to do with the fact that, for example, you can know perfectly well what it is you need to do to function better in your relationship and be perfectly unable to do it because at the moments when you need to do it, automatic things are happening for you in your brain that carry you in the wrong direction. Back in the 1980s, I was cued into the new studies coming out about how much of our behavior is determined by automatic processes in the brain. Scientists identified these neural operating programs that get automatically triggered, and once they do, can dramatically influence your thoughts and your urges, your behavior, and the conscious you sometimes is just along for the ride. Well, I believe that existing couples therapy models do not provide adequate mechanisms for changing these neural operating programs. These brain systems get wired up through a process of conditioning across our lives, and if they're going to change, it has to be through a process of reconditioning. One couples therapy session per week is not enough for this reconditioning to take place. So I've developed ways to supplement couples therapy sessions with methods for helping clients literally rewire the automatic processes in their brains. Another piece I have filled in has to do with the problem of contempt. If you've been staying in touch with the couples therapy research, you probably know that contempt has been identified as the single most toxic thing that happens in couple relationships. Contempt happens anytime that one partner has themselves on a higher plane than the other partner. Well, I don't know about the couples that you work with, but most of the ones that I work with come in, and this is almost always the case. They feel that their partner is more to blame than they are. Now, they may have all kinds of bad things happening in their relationships, but contempt is probably the most significant problem. And yet I found, as I was learning the couples therapy models across the decade, that most couples therapies kind of sidestep the problem while they try to do other good things. But the problem with contempt is as long as it remains, it'll undo all of the other good things that have happened. So what I've done over the years is I've developed a powerful method for tackling contempt at the front end of therapy. At any rate, I feel I've taken the best of the best and made it better, and I've developed a powerful approach that's used by thousands of people across the world these days. So during the 2 years of this fellowship, I'd like to teach you everything I know about this model I've developed for helping couples improve their relationships. You'll come here for 2 years and you'll work so closely with me that you'll be sick of my face by the time you're done. But you will know what I know, and you'll be able to do what I know how to do. So what am I like to work with? I've spent a lot of years teaching and training therapists, and I definitely have a way of going about doing things, but it's not necessarily for everyone. So let me tell you a few things about myself. First, I place a high priority on creating an environment where you feel free to disagree with me, challenge me, question me. I'm very free with my ideas. I'll tell you exactly what I think, but I realize in most situations there's more than one way to go about doing this, and I want to hear what you have to say. Second, I will watch a ton of your work with couples. We have video cameras in the therapy rooms, so I'll watch hours and hours and give you moment by moment close feedback. For some people, this feels like a luxury to have all this attention. For other people, it kind of freaks them out, like they don't want to be observed that closely. If you feel like that is the best way to learn, having that kind of close moment-to-moment feedback, you might want to consider this fellowship. Third, I believe your personal development is just as important as your technical development. The ability to function fully in a close relationship isn't something that either you have it or you don't. I think it's a continuum, and you can work at continually getting better and better. And if you're going to be an expert at helping other people with their relationships, you need to be really good at it yourself. So part of your development will be personal. You'll come out of this 2 years a better person to be in a relationship with. The kind of assistance that I'll give you with this is technically called person of the therapist supervision, and I've written about it in articles and books. And if you're going to come here and work with me, you might want to check those out. You can also get those on our website. So what kind of people are we looking for to fill these fellowship positions? Well, we're looking for people who are reasonably smart, but that's just one of the qualities. First of all, I'm looking for people who have some fire in the belly. I'm looking for people who want to be among the most skilled couples therapists out there. Second, as I've already mentioned, we're looking for people who will thrive in this climate of close supervision and feedback. Third, I'm looking for people who already have a demonstrated track record of self-development. Fourth, I'm looking for intelligent people, but intelligent people who don't take themselves too seriously, who still have the ability to poke fun at themselves. And last, we're looking for people who are not bothered by the idea that you'll have to work really hard during these 2 years. As a matter of fact, after the first couple of months, you'll ramp up to seeing about 20 clients per week. And you'll be working with these clients at times when couples are most likely to be able to come, which on weekdays is between 4 p.m. and 9 p.m., and then on weekends between 8 and 6 p.m., both Saturday and Sunday. So you don't have to work every evening and every weekend day, but those 20 hours will need to come out of those periods of time. And if you don't like the idea of working evenings and weekends, this is not the program. You shouldn't consider coming here. But not only are we looking for people who love to work hard, we're looking for people who, at the end of the day, know how to cut loose and have a good time. You'll find that the climate among team members here at the Couples Clinic is very much that way. But there's one more thing that you should know. If you come here and for 2 years you show yourself to be the kind of person that we're looking for, you can be pretty sure at the end of that 2-year period you're going to receive an enthusiastic offer to become part of the permanent Couples Clinic team, either here in Chicago or at another Couples Clinic location. Practically speaking, what that means is that within just 2 years, you may be making more money than most therapists make, working a dream job with a team of colleagues who are among the most skilled couples therapists in the world. You can read all about the expectations, what you'll be doing, the qualifications required, how to submit an application, and so on, by sending an email to staff@thecouplesclinic.com or 630-232-7457, extension 115. Give our office manager, Lori, a call, and she'll send you all of this information. Read over the information, go to our website and poke around. Consider, could this be the opportunity that you've been looking for? If so, I hope to hear from you soon.